Hey, what's up? This is PB, aka KB. I'm over here in my car in Rockville. I just want to make some predictions on the Manny Pacquiao Antonio Margarito fight. But before I do that, I want to talk about a little bit about Marquez, a little bit about Paul Williams, and a little bit about Floyd. And what I want to say is Marquez still wants to fight with Manny Pacquiao because he says he got his number. How do you have somebody's number? You never won a single fight with that guy. I mean, I understand. Yes, it was a good fight. They do deserve a third fight added, even though he never won a fight with Pacquiao. Fuck it. You know what? If I was Pacquiao, fuck it. This man can't see me in welterweight. There's no fucking way he can see him in welterweight. If you're a Marquez fan and you're telling me he can beat that man in welterweight, you're full of shit and you're just sucking on Marquez nuts. No way. No way. You really think that if Manny Pacquiao knocked that motherfucker out in two of his fights 4 times, and he never, I mean, he dazed Manny, but I'm saying he never really put him on his ass, man. Never. You really think that if Manny Pacquiao is as strong as he is now, and at this weight, and has a lot of power and same speed, you really fucking think he's going to whoop? You really fucking think Marquez has a chance against this guy? When the real contenders of welterweight don't even have a fucking chance, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of here, man. No way. No way. And I really just want this fight to happen after this, maybe, man. Because, you know what? So everybody can just shut the fuck up, man. There's no way in hell Marquez can beat Manny Pacquiao at this level of his... Marquez is on downwards in his career. Manny Pacquiao is, he still has some left. I'm not lying. I mean, he's 31 years old. He's still in his prime. Maybe when he's around 34, 33, 35, I don't know. Maybe he won't have it anymore. But that's what age Marquez is. Downhill now. Get the fuck out of here. That man just wants a big payday. Moving on. Paul Williams. Fuck that guy, man. How the fuck do you want somebody that long and that big to be in fucking welterweight, man? That guy is a fucking bum. That's why he has, he's a good fighter. Okay, he looks good fighting these welterweights, okay? But don't fight in that weight class where you know you don't fucking belong in that weight class. You don't belong in welterweight, my man. Paul Williams, you don't belong in welterweight, dude. You're a freak of nature in welterweight. I mean, my goodness, man, you fucking 6'1", man, 6'2". Shit. You got hands longer than your opponent's body. Who the fuck would want to fight you, man? Not because you're good, but because of the advantage to a point where you can't really get close to a guy. Because he's that long. Come on, man. And that's what I'm going to say, too. Martinez, yeah, I think Pacquiao should fight him. I think Pacquiao has a chance to beat him. I'm not saying Martinez doesn't have a chance. I think he has a legitimate chance to beat Manny Pacquiao because he's big. He's big and he's a pure middleweight. Fuck that. And he's a very good counterpuncher. So we'll see. I think so. I think it will be a great fight. I think Pacquiao will come by a split decision because of his speed, and he throws more punches in each round. But it will be a good fight. I'm not saying he's gonna knock Martinez out. And he should not fight Paul Williams. Paul Williams should be in middleweight and light heavyweight. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Just because he's that skinny. Nah, fuck that, man. He's too big. He is too big. All right, moving on. Antonio Margarito. Antonio Margarito will get his ass fucking whooped. I mean, whooped. He will get his ass whooped like he did to Miguel Cotto. Like, just like that. I know Manny Pacquiao. He's not going to stand for that type of cheating shit. He gonna beat the shit out of that motherfucker, man. I'm gonna listen to what Freddie Roach said. He's gonna knock that guy out by the 8th round or 9th round. Knock out by 9th round or 8th round. That's my prediction. Freddie Roach's prediction. Margarito don't. I mean, he has a chance. He has a power puncher's chance to beat Manny Pacquiao. Cause that's what I'm gonna tell you guys. Manny Pacquiao is small. He is small. But people are afraid to trade with him because he has that power in both hands and speed. He can knock you out in any angle he chooses to. And any angle that is open, he will knock you the fuck out. Okay? And me just thinking it, even though he is tall, I was saying Paul Williams 6'2", just 3 inches taller than Margarito. Pacquiao can beat Margarito, just not because he's almost 6 feet tall. I mean, he can beat him. I mean, I'm kind of having ifs or not, but I don't know, because Margarito's not really a strategy fighter, you know what I mean? He's not going to strategize on how to beat this little guy. He wants to go toe-to-toe with that motherfucker, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to try to go toe-to-toe with the best offensive boxer in the fucking world, which is stupid as shit. So that's why I think he will get knocked out and get pummeled, man. But other than that, Margarito does have a chance, but that's just my prediction because it's not going to happen. Because Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach are the two best 1 and 2 punch combos in the sport. Fuck that. And and he's my man, you know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao, he is my favorite fighter, I'm not going to lie. But if there's somebody that can beat him, I'm not going to say that he can beat him, you know? If Manny Pacquiao can beat somebody, I'll tell him if he can't beat him, he can't beat him. But there's really nobody out there that I see that Manny Pacquiao can't beat unless I see it, you know? I think Floyd has a chance to beat him too. But he doesn't want to get in the ring with the guy that knows he's a big threat. I'm not saying he's scared. Everybody knows he's just scared to lose his 0. That's all it is, man. And he knows Pacquiao's a big threat. A big, big fucking threat to his career. But, you know, I just don't see it, man. Pacquiao, it might be his last last 2 fights, man, and that's it. If I was Pacquiao, man, fuck that. I just focus on boxing, become the greatest of all time. He can become the greatest of all time. He is one of the greatest right now. He's in my top 10. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. If you don't put Manny Pacquiao in the top 10 greatest at least of all time, you're a fucking hypocrite, man. I don't give a fuck. I mean, come on, man. Back in the day, okay, whatever. People fight, what, 3 times a week and shit like that? So the fuck what? That don't mean shit. They don't do that shit now because everything now is about the money. You can see who's skilled and who's not skilled. This motherfucker is skilled. With both hands. With both feet. Okay? I just don't see it. Some people have him in the top 50. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, I see Teddy Atlas. He don't know what. I mean, he knows what he's talking about, but there's no way in hell. He just chooses not to pick Manny Pacquiao as the top 10 greatest of all time.